Oh my God. Didn't even cleanse this. Hold on, guys. Needed to cleanse it a little bit. All right, we good. We good. We ever. So it is literally 3:30 a.m., guys, and I cannot sleep for the life of me. Cannot. This happens to me every other night. Downloads coming in, a little ticky-tacky. Then I'm like, you know what? I might as well film, because then at that time I'm already getting like shuffling withdrawals and I have to like shuffle. All right. Messages for the collective in regards to their twin flame soulmates. And of course, karmic partners, because it's inevitable. They come through. All right, mis amores. So take what resonates. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got temperance. A little bit of healing energy going on here. Some of you guys are transmuting some, using alchemy in regards to your connection with your person. Being in water has been very significant lately. Taking spiritual baths with your partner, making it like, I'm hearing like if you want to cleanse them and you want to cleanse yourself with them, like try to be sneaky about it. You don't even have to mention that it's a spiritual bath, but you do all the things, you know, surround yourself with the candles, put your florals in it, your essential oils, you know, your awas in there, your spiritual soaps, your crystals surrounding y'all, and like with the intention that it's purifying you guys. Like, guys, all these energies right now, especially the eclipse in April, like fuck. We got Mercury retro, we got the eclipse, Aries season. Ooh, pop off. I'm telling you, it's gonna be wild, darling. We have the Four of Cups here. So with the Four of Cups, some of you guys might be a little unsatisfied with the way things have been going. Some of you guys could be Sag or have Sag in your chart or dealing with a Sagittarius. And you just have not been really happy with the way things have been going. And you're trying to be patient with your partner right now. Okay, we have the Six of Cups here. A lot of you guys are remembering like old stuff, like old memories coming through. Like I'm talking about like maybe from 2008 to 2016. Maybe even childhood memories are coming up, but besides the childhood memories, I feel like right now with whatever's going on in the world, timeline shifts and stuff, glitches in the matrix, like it has you remembering things that you had forgotten within the connection, like how that person used to smile at you, look at you. They're remembering little details about you too, the way you smell, the way you used to, you know, give them sweet soft kisses at night, the way you used to comfort them whenever they didn't feel good. Like it's little things, okay? And even the masculines, depending who's watching, feminine, masculine, you know, apply it to your situation. Roles can be reversed. Even the masculines are sitting there like, you know what? I was with a really good woman, and they're not pleased with themselves on how they treated you, how they acted, the role that they played in disappointing you has really got them disappointed in themselves. And so they're kind of like wanting to purge these memories by trying to shift it into a positive light, because you could do that. You can shift the old memories and the perspective of it can be changed. And it literally changes the outcome. Not a lot of people know how to do that. But trust me when I say it's a thing. The Ace of Cups. See, they see through you, mama. They see through you. They know you're the one. And no matter who they end up with, no matter how much they sway off the path, it's always you that fills up their cup. It's always been you that they have been in love with. Should I turn this light on? I feel like maybe if I turn it a little bit right here. Okay, that's cool. Too much of the light in my face irritates me. They see that if you guys are in separation right now, little to no communication, they see that you are only just focusing on yourself. You're not trying to go out there and hop into a relationship or whatever. Like, you're open to dating if it happens, if it comes your way, you know? Pero like, you're not out there hoeing it or hunting. And it feels like this masculine, you know, made their mistakes by trying to rush into other connections because they were trying to find you in them, and they failed because nobody can replace you. You're the original. We are the original OGs, honey. The fucking original divine feminines. Nothing and no one can replace that. And they're seeing that now. So they're a little disappointed in themselves and the choices that they've made in the past. I should have lifted this up. Put my clamp on it really quick. Hopefully it doesn't fall. It will. All right, we have the Six of Wands. They are recognizing, see, it's like recognizing you for who you have always been in their life. You could also have a really good voice. Okay. Even if you like sing around the house and you had a crappy voice, they would laugh and it would be their comfort, you know? But something about your voice, hearing your voice, they would be able to hear you in a fucking crowd of millions of people. Suddenly they got superpower hearing, right? This person could see you also posting things online. They watch your posts and videos for comfort purposes, knowing that you're still there. They look forward to you posting, especially when you show your face, because they love to see your face, love to hear your voice, might even fall asleep to the sound of your voice. I'm also picking up some of them could have recently astral projected to you, and maybe you felt them when you were in the state of REM sleep. You knew it was them. You felt them out. We have Judgment here. It's kind of like they are right now, when they are in the energy of just focusing in on you and how they're missing you. It's like nothing else matters and nothing else matters. They can have hot chicks around them and they're blindfolded. And they're realizing, you know what? I don't want this anymore. I don't want this lifestyle. This doesn't fulfill me anymore. But they had to go through it to get it out of their system, or to see that those are just temporary affections. Those, it's just, I call it drive-through sensations, drive-through lovers. It's quick, it's sleazy, it's whatever. They were starving, it was midnight, whatever. Drive through and then boom. They end up having the shits and feeling like shit the next day though, right? For some, some of them don't even get hit with that instantly. Some of them, it might take a while. Yeah, look, we have the 10 of Swords and we have the Tower. Followed by the the 3 of Swords. This trio right here says it all. Right here. Because doing you dirty, hurting you, putting fucking nails in your heart caused major drama, major disturbance, chaos within your relationship. They know they caused the rain. Like I said, the roles can be reversed as well. And maybe they even tried to blame you because they were trying to find ways to justify why they did what they did. And that only hurt them. They were in a place where they hit rock bottom. They didn't know what to do with themselves. They felt lost. While you stayed home crying crying, upset, trying to heal and mourn. You know how horrible it is to mourn somebody even though they're still alive? It's a horrible feeling because you know they're still alive and yet your heart feels like you're mourning a loss. And for some, you might be picking up on what they were picking up. Maybe they felt like they've lost you for good. And a part of them knows that they can fix it. Things will never be the same. But a part of them knows they have to work extra hard to win your trust, to win your love again. And they know that you are highly disappointed in them. And you've done your spiritual work, you've done your cleansing, your healing, your daily prayers, focusing on yourself. They might even see how much you've changed and how much you are glowing now without them in your life, even though it hurts you, even though you wish they were next to you every single day. But it's to teach you how to be okay with being alone. And they learned a lot in the state of solitude themselves. Sorry, my nose is getting clogged up right now. Yeah, they are having lots of aha moments and realizations and clarity in solitude. They knew you were down for them. You would get down for this. You would be down for this person, no matter what. Even if they fucked up outside the connection, they fucked up at work, you were there to be their cheerleader. It was it was not their fault. It was everybody else's fault because you loved them, even though you knew they were in the wrong sometimes. But you were doing it to support them, to love them, because you love them. Even though you want to slap them a little bit, you know. And with the Knight of Cups, of course your person's going to want to apologize and say all these things, but it's meaningless and useless when they're not acting on it. Maybe they developed a lot of heavy drinking and smoking and doing drugs, you know, recreational drugs or mushrooms or whatever, and to escape because they knew their reality was crumbling. It hurt too much to be in their reality. And maybe they tried to gaslight themselves by telling themselves, oh, it's better this way, it's better this way. But yet they felt miserable every second of it. They were trying to train themselves to believe their own lies. And they're growing weak because of that. Because they know they're lying to themselves. We have the Magician. They know that you have the power to shift and change things. They also feel like you might even be doing spell work on them. Because maybe they're having bad luck. Maybe things are not going right for them. And it's not that you're doing anything. You're praying for them. You're hoping for the best. But instead, it's because it's their guilty conscience. It's the dark shadow that's hovering above them, that they're carrying with them because of the guilt, the karma's following them. And they're just, you know, playing the part. He's playing the piano. He's playing the part. She might be pulling the strings on where those little fingers hit the keyboard, but he may or may not be aware of it. You've been in control this whole time. You have self-control. And this masculine maybe allowed everybody else to make the moves for him. And that's where he failed. Because it's not that you were trying to control them or anything. You were just trying to keep them on track because you believed in them. You don't want them to fuck up. We don't want them to fuck up. They do that to themselves. And when we try to make it better, try to say certain things to them about it, they think that you're talking shit or this, and that. You know, it was their hurt. Their pride was hurt. Their pride was hurt. They had sensitivity when it came to their ego. everything felt like it was emasculating them, but it really wasn't you trying to do that at all. It was just their own inner insecurities thinking that. They long for the day where you guys can be happy again. Even if there was arguments daily, you guys still found a way to smile at each other and play fight. Even the real fights didn't feel like super real fights. Maybe they did for 2.5 seconds. And then afterwards, it's like nothing ever happened. That was your guys' connection. In your own little world, in your own little bubble. And they started to judge that because they allowed outside distractions to interfere. That's where they fucked up. There were distractions that these masculines fell prey to, and they were weak. They were weak enough to fall into the traps of it. They weren't strong enough to look away or pull away or not fall into it. They became a sucker for the weakness and the distraction. And that was their lesson. They became very sneaky, very, very sneaky. It was constantly on their mind. They allowed whatever this disturbance and interference was to walk all over it, to have power over it. Again, allowing others to take control. And they started doing sneaky things. And of course, you pick that up vibrationally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. We feel it before it happens because we're connected to them. Look, I cut it in half. And it says, still holding on and back together again. Eventually, you and this person are going to come back together again and be stronger than before because both of you are still holding on. Both of you are still in love with each other. And sometimes the break is needed to strengthen a bond. Either make it or break it. Everybody's different. So, let's go ahead and get some messages from my Love and Lust deck. You can find this in my Etsy shop. By the way, that was my OPIUM Twin Flame Tarot, which you can find in my Etsy shop. Especially for all my newbies that aren't aware that I create my own decks. I've created almost over 80 decks already. All right, we have desire stress. I want you so bad it stresses me out. I feel like this is coming from the both of you, where you haven't been with them sexually in a long time, and maybe you're in no contact right now. And the desire to have them next to you or to feel them inside you, and knowing that you don't know when it's going to happen again, it could stress you out. And then it'll cause like withdrawals because maybe you haven't been away from them like this before. Suddenly you start fucking shaking with stress. Like, oh my God, where's my dang line? All right. We have the third party fantasies. And with that, it could feel like maybe maybe this person was when they were dealing with that distraction, that other person, okay, they could have been thinking about you. All right. I also feel like you fantasize about finding someone new and moving on. But even in those fantasies, your twin flame or soulmate is always somehow popping up in the picture, making it a third party fantasy. Like, they just fucking intrude, right? They just be intruding and shit. You're like, I can't even have a damn fantasy without them intruding it. We have the come to me. I'm calling you in, manifesting you home. Come to me, my love. So some of you guys could be doing come to me rituals, manifestations to help draw this person in, bring them back to you. So for some, you don't have to do anything. You're so powerful that even just the thought of them being next to you is like a come to me energy spell, right? A thought spell. A thought spell can be implanting that thought in your person's mind that they need to come home, or they know where they need to be to pick up the phone, to come towards you, to open up, to express. You keep putting that thought in their head. Eventually, they're going to have to answer the call, right? It just depends in what form you do it. Whether it's by a thought process, whether it's through tantric pleasures, whether it's through emotional distress or desire or meditation. Everybody's different. Creative ways on doing it. Never apart. I'm always with you in spirit. Even when you guys are physically apart, there's times where you know you're okay because you always feel that person. It's a part of your life somehow, somewhere. What else do we have? Okay, this didn't want to go back in. Overpowering. Their thoughts of you have been overwhelming and overpowering. It's kind of like your energy's walking all over them right now, because you are manifesting them towards you. So therefore, energetically, mentally, and emotionally, it's going to be bombarding them, where they'll have no choice but to get up and come towards you and to fix things and make things right. Okay, and in the meantime, how funny are these cards coming out so perfectly like a story? Patiently waiting, I stay ready. Although I always tell you guys, we don't wait for no motherfucking body, right? Low key, you do your damn thing and you patiently wait for divine timing, right? Then we have the battle of self, strength of heart, but weakness of the body. And sometimes you gotta talk to your body and be like, okay, bitch, you're not gonna have intrusive thoughts and act on impulse, because your heart is strong enough to say no, 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 no. Have patience. When the right time comes, it'll be just as great, instead of rushing into it because you have desire stress and your body is saying, get your ass over here now. Like, you know what I mean? I got the strength of heart, but weakness of the body. That's a Mariah song, by the way. Of course. Ooh, we have aimed right at you and sent energy. Interesting. So this person could be sending energy towards you too. You in your own way. See that? You in your own way, and them in their own way, which is probably why you're feeling stressed out, because you want them so badly it stresses you out. What is it that they're doing towards you? You see how you guys mirror each other? Whether they're aware they're doing this or not, it be happening. Says, aimed right at you, love is in the air. Cupid, pull back your bow. And let your arrow go straight to your lover's heart. So with the sent energy, send your person loving, healing energies no matter the current circumstances or situation. Energy travels, and what you project onto your person is a reflection of who you are. Make it magical and creative. They will feel it. You see? Both of you motherfuckers are doing the same thing. And so there's always like this clash of the twins, clash of the soulmates, and of the egos, and of the silent love, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna get some love messages really quick. I actually was supposed to make this video to be, just a little short. because now I'm slowly getting sleepy. All right, we're going to use my sis's new deck. This is her Dark Adore Unveiled Heart Oracle deck. And this is part of her creation. Okay. So from Amina Divine Starseed. So let's go ahead and see what comes through for your guys' love connections. All right. What does your person want you to know? What does spirit want you to know? Comes to this love. Pause for a sip of water. All right. Oh my goodness. Ooh. That is a lot. How about we do a few at a time, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. First card. Upendo wa milil. I don't know what that says. Everlasting love. Wa mileli or whatever. I'm gonna have to ask her. Be like, Mina, what does it say? Pronounce it. But it's everlasting love is what it means. Okay. They know you and your person have everlasting love no matter what. Unconditional love as well. We got the mermaids. Inner knowing, yeah. It's like both of you have this inner knowing that no matter what, you guys will always unconditionally love each other. There will always be everlasting love between the both of y'all. You've shared other lifetimes together, different circumstances, different bodies, same soul, same heart. The vampires can't resist the calling. You see? What did I say? You're calling them in, and they're also sending you energy hits too, because they're calling you in as well. And both of you eventually are not going to be able to resist the calling of your souls, of your hearts, of your minds, because the heart wants what it wants. And then here it says, watching from afar, I told you. They're watching you because they have that comfort, knowing that you're there. Knowing that you're still alive and breathing. Knowing that there's still time. And we have eyes of truth. No lies were told. Seeing is believing. Okay. So they know that they have to do a lot of they have to be honest with you about a lot of things for you to start building trust again, because they've done so much damage and said so many lies that you don't believe them. And maybe they recently spilled their heart out, or when they do, it's going to feel different because you're like, you've never spilled your heart out like this. So you're going to mistake that as a lie. And that's why here it says eyes of truth. No lies were told. Seeing is believing. Maybe you want them to say it to you in your face instead of over text, because over text, it's so easy to bluff. It's so easy to hide the energy. You want to feel the energy behind their eyes and their expression and all their movements and all that. You want to feel it out as they say those words. So easy to be brave over text messaging. And it's so ghetto. The beauty of being face to face. Oh, we got two. Lost in a song, astray, blissful misery, forgotten. Yep. Sometimes you can get lost in in an energy of being alone, but it's like a blissful misery sometimes. Sometimes you forget. You try to forget the trauma. There's something deeper about this. It's like every hurtful moment, every high, every low is literally like a song. And you can get lost in that song repeatedly on replay over and over and over again. every second that you miss that person. And then here we have fate versus destiny, choosing to remain the same versus not afraid of the unknown. Boom. You're either choosing to remain the same or evolving, knowing that, you don't know what's going to happen or what will come of that evolution. You learn to grow with each other, not run from it like little chicken shits that they are, right? Look at me trying to fight. I'm Aries, it's in my nature. Fighting is my love language. Like, I want to box you because I love you. I want to choke you because I care for you. No. So we're going to get into her second deck from Amina Divine Starseed. This is her Love Confessions Blissful Edition. And of course, this is her artwork. So let's see what comes through. Oh no, did I mix them up? Oh my gosh. No, I did not just do that. No. Oh my God, I did something terrible. This is what happens when I don't go to sleep when I'm supposed to. Okay, let's try this again. Turn that around, turn that around. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take it as a sign. So what do we have? You're on my mind constantly. In my arms is where you should be. Attraction. Again, you're both constantly on each other's mind. And they are thinking, you know what, I should be in their arms. They should be in my arms. Why are my arms empty? My arms are empty right now. This pillow doesn't feel the same. Almost like they're mad about it, And then it says, something tells me you're an important part of my life. No shit, Sherlock. See, there I go, trying to get smart. I can't help it. It's the Aries nature in me. And then we have enlightenment, divine decree, and declare. The higher self has already decided on this partnership. Yeah. Your guys' higher selves already know and have already chosen each other. Y'all have already chosen each other, which is now it's just both of y'all resisting or slowly learning that, you're wasting time, just wasting time. You don't understand that until maybe you're older. Sometimes you gotta spend some time apart, to find yourself and to have that knowledge, though. So everything serves its purpose. And then here it says, true bliss, pure bliss. I'd get on my knees just to serve you. I'm surrendering. Oh, this person's ready to get down on their knees and apologize, ask for your forgiveness, tell you what it is that they need to do to win your love and your trust again, as they should. Get on your knees, butt naked, please. No. Next time they get on their knees, be like, you gotta be butt naked. Because Fire Witch said you had to be butt naked. Thanks. And then here we have another pure bliss. I want to be deep within you in every sense imaginable. Wow. So they want to crawl into your soul because the thought of them being separated from you and not in your body gives them anxiety. It's like, I know what it's like to be away from you. Now I just want to climb in your soul. So I know you can't escape me. Like, I'm just going to tuck myself behind your skin really quick. Thanks. Oh, I cannot. Bottom of the deck, we have enlightenment, divine commitment, the soul's cosmic marriage to each other. Ooh, y'all are already cosmically married, which is why you feel so damn connected. Which is why we have what? Divine decree and declare. Boom, boom, boom shakalaka. Okay, I think it's time for me to go to bed because I'm already getting, giggly and delusional. The delusion is kicking in. Anyways, my loves, I hope you guys enjoyed this freaking late. Well, now it's 4 a.m. Very, very early reading. Very last minute, okay? Very last minute. So I love you guys. If you guys want to book a personal reading, you guys can email me. Uh, you can click the link in down below in the description, and it'll send you to my link tree, and it'll show you the list of services I provide. You send your payment with your questions that you want me to look in on, and I book you. So if it's a regular reading, you get it within 3 days, 3 to 4 days. Depending on my schedule, or if it's an emergency reading, which is $100 for 30 minutes, and you get it the same day within a few hours. Okay, that's like getting, a ticket to go to the front and say F you to everybody waiting and be like, ha ha, goodbye. And you're surpassing everybody else because yeah. So you see what I mean? I'm getting delusional now. Now I'm like just being nonsense. So, all right, my loves, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I do specials on readings every other week or every other day. Maybe once or twice a week, depending on my mood. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.